This huge coat-shaped thing called a paro, on which a lantern was hung, was used by 18th and 19th century Valencian carpenters for lighting in winter evenings. By the day of San Jose, when the paros were no longer needed, the tradition was to burn them. This is where the so-called Fallas of San Jose are said to have originated from. One year, it occurred to the carpenters to dress up the paro in the form of a rag doll, and this is how the Niño of the Fallas festival, a life-size figure, came about. It is now an essential element in the construction of a falla, the ornate festival bonfire. The process of handcrafting a Niño in the traditional way. Firstly, the figure is modelled in clay. Then a plaster cast is made from this. This cast, once emptied and cut into pieces, can be used to form sections made of card, which, when put together, sanded down and whitened, form the figure. Here we can see how the mould, which this time is made of polyester, is being covered with layers of card soaked in paste to form one half of a figure. Once this half is dry and detached from the mould, it is joined to the other half. Nowadays, the sections can also be made with polyester by applying layers of polyester instead of card to the mould, which can also be made of polyester. This process is much more economical, especially with the larger figures. Whether using card or polyester, the clay shaping is the first obligatory phase. The last phase in the making of a falla is the painting, which, once finished, allows the falla to be transported, mounted, and put in its place in the street. In order to make larger figures, a wooden framework is first made. Layers of newspaper are pasted onto the frame, and finally the figure is painted. The base of the falla is made of layers of wood. The most recent innovation in the construction of the fallas is the use of polystyrene, or expanded polyurethane. Clay is not used in this technique, and nor are moulds. The polyurethane is directly sculpted using sharp blades and other tools for cutting and filing. The savings on time and labour costs are enormous.
Es el primer año que estamos probando ese sistema, que es digitalizar las piezas, y una vez de la pieza de escayola, la leen con láser, y una vez leída hacen las secciones por ordenador y nos dan pues todos los perfiles, todas las secciones y dogas, todo en tridimensional, o cada corte, cada raya de esas es una pieza de corcho.
Un volumen X de una parte de la pieza, y entonces esto se ha desglosado todo en secciones para pasar todo a escala 1:10. Entonces esto luego se pasa en un proyector de cuerpos opacos sobre corcho ya a la medida correspondiente de la escala, y se corta, se pega, y es lo que empezamos a sacar, digamos, ya por la forma, pero ya en el tamaño que queremos. Metros. No. Marcan a lo mejor de cada medio metro o de cada metro marcan un perímetro, y el resto se va colocando el corcho de manera que vas igualando, pero así es más fiel y no hay error posible, o sea, sale perfecto.
The fallero artists are skilled professionals, craftsmen of shapes, industrious and artistic by vocation. It is for a good reason that they say that Valencia is full of artistic craftsmen and craftsmen artists. The artists are organised into craftsmen's guilds. The falla committees who organise the festivals in each neighbourhood contract the artists to build the falla, a process which takes practically the whole year.